10th of May 2017. This is the most amazing part of Powdermill's woods, which is in Battle. All this foliage, huge, gorgeous. It is just bursting into life, like some incredible remnant of some primordial time. I just wanted to share this, it's so lovely. And whatever your troubles or woes, how can being surrounded by nature, woods bathing or forest bathing, how can that not make you smile? How can that not make you just release, exhale all those problems and stresses? And those birds providing such an incredible backdrop of sound along with the insects. It's just beautiful. Oh, and the bluebells are still out in force. They were here really early this year. Isn't this gorgeous? Everything's very swampy around this part. Everything is growing in abundance. This makes you think that really there is no lack. How can there be? And yet we all seem to experience, or many of us do anyway, on many levels, it's so lovely. These guys, how gorgeous. And the scent of you guys, wow, beautiful. There, so those of you who can't get out to see this, I thought I'd bring it to you. Take a while, see where we've been. See where you're going. There's a light, gentle breeze and it's really mild. They say that Battle is the site of the Battle of Hastings, but there are others who'd say there's not one shred of evidence to support that. Nothing's ever been found to indicate that. Though another site, less popular, is Crowhurst. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there. Everybody's so nice. You're out walking, dog walkers. They're a kind of people who are very allowing, very chilled. Oh, this is just glorious. Blue, blue, blue bells, or really purple bells. They're just everywhere. I don't know if they're quite as prolific as the ones that I saw in Guessling Woods the other week. They were spectacular beyond belief. A fabulous tree, as was. And this spectacular, gorgeous creature who's helping keep our earth oxygenated. Isn't that great? I was listening to a recording about the Janos people and this family of 5, 3 adults and 2 littlies, who had an experience, I think 78, something like that, in England, not far from Oxford. And they were taken aboard this craft. And the Janos people shared with them the history of their planet and what had happened to it. And they said it was incredibly Earth-like, although where Earth has more water covering its surface, Janos had more land. But it was beautiful, and people had come to be peaceful. They were highly technologically advanced. But what had happened was that their planet got completely destroyed by the disintegration of one of their moons called Zeton. I think they might call it Saturn, but Zeton. And although they had prepared for this, they'd made their massive mother craft, which was orbiting their planet, and all the other smaller scout craft, which would be used to pick up and ferry all the people on the surface to evacuate the planet. They hadn't got the timing right. And so this Zeton body began disintegrating much sooner than they'd anticipated, and ended up trapping quite a lot of the people underground, which would not have been a problem as they'd thought, because they had already prepared stocks, supplies and accommodations, even if they weren't all completely finished. And but what they hadn't reckoned with, they'd relied on electrical power, and they used peacefully nuclear energy. And so as these enormous rocks of the disintegrating moon rained down on their planet, they had thought that the nuclear installations would simply be bombed and rendered useless. That's not what happened. What happened is that some of these pieces of disintegrating moon were the size of houses, and so you can imagine the incredible impact that would have had. So it set off a chain reaction, ending up with masses of radioactive dust penetrating deep within the planetary body that was being destroyed. And so, tragically, many of the people who had still not been taken aboard the mother craft, who were still in the process of waiting their turn, were trapped, because the tunnels which facilitated their exit also became broken and unsafe for use. And finally, after months of waiting for the rain of rocks to stop, rescue teams went to see what they could salvage, who they could rescue. And unfortunately, because of the level of radiation, it seems, and they were so highly contaminated, those who had been left, or were left, waiting their turn to get on board the mothership, they were unable to travel. They were too sick, and they were going to die very soon. sadly. So the teams went back and did what they could for them and then left, looking for a home. And apparently these Janos people, they're from the Lyran, Pleiadian lineage, and they were also chosen, I believe, to make this kind of contact. Anyway, just that was interesting. And as you think about these other worlds, other places that are distant from us and we have no knowledge of, but wonder about, it's an interesting story. And this family of 5 was shown from the archive footage, the historical records, all that had happened to the planet of Janos. So it's a salutary tale about, let's be careful how we deal with our resources, and, you know, is nuclear the best way? Especially when we have something like the SEG, the John Searle device, amongst many others now as well, out and about there. We don't need all this polluting energy. So what are we going to do? Will Elon Musk turn round and start funding something like the SEG? Well, who knows? It seems he's too much into the propulsion stuff. But you never know. Miracles could happen. You got to keep believing in those, right? All right. Continue on my walk without you guys. Thanks for your company.